Welcome back to News 20 at 5. You made the right choice to stay tuned. I'm Titi Laya with your entertainment report. Well, coming up next, we'll be telling you all exactly how wet your week will be. Don't touch those remotes because we'll be right back after this break. You're watching News 20. Let's take our first look at the weather. It's currently 71 degrees. It's partly cloudy outside with winds at 12 miles per hour and humidity at 52%. There's a 10% chance of rain, so it looks like it's the perfect day to get out on the town or even take a stroll through the park. For the past several decades, candidates in the same party as the governor have been listed first on voter ballots in accordance with Florida statute. Meaning, since Governor Ron DeSantis is Republican, his party would have names appearing at the top of voter ballots in the 2020 elections, regardless of alphabetical order. However, the U.S. District Court recently struck down that statute in a lawsuit filed by Democrats. The court says the statute has given the Republican Party a roughly 5 percentage point advantage in elections. But the governor has already filed an appeal to overturn that ruling. This could be crucial for candidates in the upcoming elections, considering slim margins have determined races in the swing state of Florida. I'm Titi Laya-Okua for Race to 20. Every election cycle brings with it a new pool of first-time voters. And in 2020, these voters represent significant demographic changes. According to census data, those born after 1996, called Generation Z, will make up 1/10 of the voting population, and combined with millennials, will make up 37% of voters. I spoke with some Generation Z voters about what they look for in a candidate, and here's what they had to say.
I really want a political candidate to be passionate about climate change, because I think it's something really serious. I don't hear them talk about it enough.
The number one issue for me is universal basic income. I think it's I didn't really understand the policy or think too much about it before I heard about Andrew Yang.
I guess someone that seems electable. I don't know, the last couple haven't seemed really electable. And people don't really take strong stances, so I guess that's something I'm looking for. I didn't vote in the last election just because I felt like no one took a strong stances.
Though these voters represent a smaller generation than baby boomers and millennials, they are more likely to be from immigrant families and attain higher levels of education. To reach these younger voters, Republicans and Democrats are using targeted digital platforms like Instagram and Facebook. I'm Titi Laya-Okua for Race to 20. On Friday, we'll be experiencing thunderstorms. As you guys can see, we have a high of 72 and a low of 62. On Saturday, the trend will continue with a high of 76 and a low of 61. And it'll be partly cloudy on Sunday with a high of 76 and a low of 57. On Monday and Tuesday, the sun will come back out and we'll have highs of 64 and 58 and lows of 42 and 32. So as you guys can see, we'll end off this week a little bit wet, and it will cool down a little bit on Monday and Tuesday. So keep your jackets and your umbrellas and your ponchos. That's all for our full weather report. We'll be back after the break.